Listen to me! I'm Maeve De Voe, the world's first princess pop star, and I will be answering my fans' questions. I did a post on my Insta, and if you do not already follow me on there, Maeve De Voe is my username, and that's also the social media I am most active on, and now I will be answering them. Spooky Echo Idol asked, what's the hardest thing for you as an idol? For me personally, I really don't feel like I fit in with the idol community, but I also do at the same time. I talked about in one of my videos during my Love Live Princess era that I feel like I have one foot in each boat. I'm an indie artist and I'm a Kaigai idol, but I'm not exactly an indie artist and I'm not exactly a Kaigai idol. There's things in the idol community that I just don't do and I don't feel like I fit in some aspects, and then there's some things in the indie artist community where I'm like, I completely do not fit in. So I would say feeling like I'm a part of the community, I think, is the hardest. Suki Lloyd asked, what was the moment that made you determine to become an idol? Your biggest spark? My whole life, I've wanted to be a pop star, and then whenever I found anime, I was like, they have pop stars too, but they're their own unique type of pop star, and I loved that. Specifically, Love Live and Katori from Love Live were my biggest inspirations. I talked about in a previous video how still to this day, I'm influenced by Katori with my hair and my idol costume, even sometimes the way I sing. I go so in detail in that video, but from there, I decided to start making my own OCs and then coming up with like this idol sona, which slowly turned into just me. Evil Stage Cos asked, what's your favorite candy? As of right now, my favorite candy is Skittles. I love the rainbow aesthetic, and I have a NASCAR style jacket that I wore on my Insta. In general, I think candy is extremely aesthetic. I'm actually planning on making a complete like candy aesthetic idol costume where like the corset is just covered in like fake candy. I super love candy. Lemon Papers asked, do you ever feel like giving up? What demotivates you from being in the music industry? Ooh, I would say this is a very difficult question. I wouldn't say that there's ever moments where I like truly want to give up. In those moments, it's more like I see the roadblocks, I see how difficult this is, and how to a lot of people this could feel like a pipe dream. And so there's some times where I'll let those kind of like thoughts take over, you know what I mean? I would say something that demotivates me is the fact that this really is a connection-based industry and I have no connections at all. I am trying to make connections, I'm trying to slowly get there, but I'm starting from scratch. I'm in my bedroom with knowing no one, you know? But I'm always reminded that my fans are with me and I get to look at their comments every day on my bedroom wall, and that motivates me to keep going. Your comments genuinely mean the world to me. They keep me going. Oh, I love this one. Fridge Magnet asked, what made you look at peaches and think, yes, this is my brand now, when I think you only tried one a couple years ago? I forgot if you even ended up liking the peach. I was on the edge of my seat hoping you got a good one because they were super tart when they're not ripe. First of all, ball knowledge, the fact that you remember I did that. That was from like 2021. You have been around for a very long time. Thank you so much for sticking with me. This is the weird part about my whole career in my hair and the peaches and everything. Every time I do an interview, they ask me the same thing and I don't know what to say because I sound crazy. I can never give an exact timeline on this because it's so blurry. I just did an interview and he reminded me that there was an article and I answered. Apparently I remembered the exact date this happened. In the article, I say it was New Year's Day, 2021. I literally woke up and my whole life changed. I don't know what to say. Like I literally woke up and all of a sudden it was like my DNA changed. I needed peach hair immediately. I had this obsession with peaches. I walked different. Like I started walking like a princess naturally. Like I cannot explain this. I literally woke up and became a princess with peach hair. I don't know what happened. But what's crazy is like the whole princess aspect of that. Whenever I was a child, I used to wear a tiara and sing pop music and want to be a pop star. But the peach thing, I don't know where that came from. Every fiber in my being knows that this is my destiny and that I'm supposed to have peach hair. And whenever I don't have peach hair, it's like something's off, something's wrong, fix this right now. Like I actually get like I tweak out. It's also a very specific shade of peach. Like it has to be so perfect. I'm a complete perfectionist whenever it comes to this. My theory is that I had some kind of vision dream of my future where I saw myself as a peach hair princess pop star and I had to wear tiaras every single day, and I had to have peach hair immediately. I feel like I'm yapping, but like my sister literally crocheted crowns for me because I didn't have like lounge crowns. But now peaches are my everything. Peaches are me, like they represent me. And that's why my flag has a peach in the center, because it's the fruit of life. It's the symbol for my kingdom. It's just literally my everything. Idol Princess Harmony asks, any tips for the little people? Okay, in the context of like a smaller artist or like a smaller creator, I think something that really helps is making a goal list. And that list includes future goals and goals you can accomplish now. So it's like, make a list of like 5 things you can get done today or this week. I know how hard it is to want to automatically be at your peak. Like, as a small creator, you automatically want to look like you do in your head. You have this like end goal of, that's my perfect self. That's the perfect hair, the perfect clothes, the perfect backdrop, equipment, everything. Like, I'm literally recording on my laptop. But if you wait until you have those things, it's kind of like you're holding yourself back. Think of all of those years that I would have been pushed back. But instead, I released music with blonde hair, I released music with different wigs, I released music with red hair, and I just went for it. Yes, it was eating me alive inside that I did not have the perfect peach hair yet, but hair dye is expensive. So I would say that if you have a certain image in your head of how you're supposed to look, don't worry about that because you can work towards it. I record a lot of behind the scenes videos of how I make my songs and how I record, mix, everything, because I want to inspire people to make art and their songs without professional equipment. If you do not have that $1,000 mic, if you do not have that perfect sound booth, it's okay. I talk all the time about how I'm recording with earbuds. Like, a mic on my earbuds is my microphone. I'm standing in my closet singing. You can create massive hit songs in your bedroom. Darling's Organs asked, how do you not have stage fright? You're the most extroverted person I know. I don't know how you function as a person. I actually have horrible stage fright. Like, I used to have 0 stage fright whatsoever. As I became a teen and then an adult, I started judging myself on the smallest of details. I would say I'm a very, very extreme perfectionist down to semitones and quarter tones off. If something is a picosecond off, I can hear it. So I do in fact have stage fright, but in the past, I for sure did not. And my stage fright is much more like judging myself rather than people judging me. Josh Kim Ronnie asks, besides astrophysics and neuroscience, do you have any other classes you would like to take? Of course I do! As of right now, I would say I'm very obsessed with clinical psychology. I think it would be very beneficial to be certified in anything regarding psychology. I feel like once you know psychology, you kind of have like a life hack. There's this one quote I super love because it like really makes sense. You know too much psychology when you can't get mad because you understand everyone's reason for doing everything. I am also very, very fascinated in finance and law. Country Kawaii Idol asks, what do you want to do with the astrophysics thing? At the time of recording this, it has been exactly 1 year since I got certified in astrophysics. I've had a lot of people ask me what I'm going to be doing with that, and I think it'd be fun to like intern at NASA. I think it'd be fun to pursue a genuine bachelor's or master's in astrophysics one day. I obviously do not have the time for that, but I think if I ever had like a lull in music, I would definitely go and pursue a full degree. My favorite things are definitely astrophysics and astroengineering, so that is another one I want to look at. Lemon Papers asks, do you like origami, sewing, cosplay? I guess, do you have any hobbies outside of singing and mixing? I do have hobbies! I do journaling, I have a diary that I do. I love doing meditation, and this is gonna sound so weird. I actually enjoy doing shadow work. I think it's because I always come out better after doing it. I love cosplay. I actually used to be known for my cosplays, but then once my music really kicked up, I stopped doing it. My most recent cosplay that I bought was from Kakegurui, and it was Madam President. I love her. I love her. She's a controversial character, but I love her. I have so many hobbies, but I feel like they tie in with my career, so it feels like weird to call them a hobby because they're also a part of my profession. Lemon Papers also asked, do you have a skincare routine or self-care routine? What's your life outside of your career? I do have a skincare routine, however, sometimes I get pretty caught up in working, and so I don't really take the best care of my skin. I would say self-care is something that I do on the daily, and when it comes to my life outside of my career, I would say it's pretty complex. I totally don't have like a double life or anything. Fridge Magnet asked, what's your fashion inspo? Do you use Pinterest for it? You seem like a Pinterest girly. Oh, if you knew how many hours. Just yeah. I want to get notebooks and just make them my aesthetic mood boards, but physically. I am definitely wanting to like make more things physical rather than digital. So I'm gonna be burning CDs, I'm gonna be printing out the pictures of my mood boards instead of keeping them on Pinterest. I get so much of my fashion inspo from Pinterest. They also asked, when making your flag, what was the hardest part, or was it all just super fun? I got my flag commissioned by the lovely Tea Galaxy, and the process of myself creating it, like the design, I was definitely inspired by France with the layout of the 3 colors, but I knew I wanted a symbol in the middle, and I knew I wanted a logo, so I was like, why not just put the logo in the middle? For the flag, I just chose my 3 favorite colors, and then I gave each part of the flag a different meaning. They also asked, you covered Love Live. Are there any idol-like games, visual novels, or anime that you like? What's your favorite genre of anime or show? I adore Bang Dream so much. I have a figure of Aya, I have a plushie of Aya, I have her wig, I was gonna get her cosplay, I love her, and this is completely top secret. I was planning on turning Bang Dream songs English just like I did for my Love Live Princess EP. I'm still on the fence if I'll do that or not, but we shall see. I love Project Diva so much. Teto is my favorite. People always ask me, like, who is your rival? Who is someone you want to beat? And it's literally Teto. I want to sing like that. I can't hit those notes. Yes, she's a robot, but it doesn't matter to me. I definitely want to get into, is it Show by Rock, K-On, and Idolmaster? Pretty much, I just want to get into all idol anime, honestly. But I also love murder mysteries, psychological horror. What's the genre of SAO? That. Where it's like fantasy, but there's like high stakes, like that kind of thing. And slice of life. I just recently finished Kin Mosa, and it was the cutest thing ever. It was so cute. I loved it so much. Darling's Organs asked, you mentioned a princess world, you wanting to make a book or game? How's that going right now? What inspired you to make it? Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin with this? I am going to be doing an entire separate video explaining Maeveland and the lore and details of Maeveland. But yes, I have a fantasy kingdom with a flag, a language, Maveness, and so much lore. And I actually have a very fun detail where whenever I get a new super fan, I turn them into a character in my book. And the book is a fantasy book of my kingdom, the lore, me as a princess pop star, but it does get quite intense. I originally created this kingdom as sort of like a daydreaming escape for me, because I do maladaptive daydreaming. But as I was creating this world, I was like, I can help my fans escape too. I'm hoping to have like an OC sheet that you can actually fill out to join my kingdom. I also think it'd be super fun to do like an OC prompt of like, okay, this is your Maeveland OC, here's the prompt, write a short little thing of how they would react, or something like that. I truly want Maeveland and the Maeveland flag to be something that my fans see as an escape and safety. You are free to be yourself. You are free to be whatever occupation you want to be. You can have magical powers. You can look any way you want. Maeveland does have rules, so you have to follow the rules that I posted on my Instagram. Thank you so much to anyone who sent in a question. I really enjoyed doing a Q&A. I've been wanting to do one since 2021. Please keep up with my Instagram. I will be posting on there when I will be having my next Q&A, so you can ask me questions on there. Please go check out my music. It's on every platform and my YouTube channel. But I hope you have an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world. Essenzere.